Obviously, the amount of time and effort and energy that I've spent personally here, and all the players I've coached over the years, to see them go on and get chances at professional baseball or just in life in general, and keeping in contact with them. But the amount of time that you spend here and working with these guys, and you develop relationships with them that last a lifetime, and those players want to see USC Aiken do well also, and Aiken's a special place. It really is, not just the university and the athletic department, but the town, and you know, it's just got so much potential, and it's a very good place to be. It was a little nerve wracking, but everything was okay when it was all said and done. But the fear of the unknown of what's going to happen, because it's really somewhat out of your control. I mean, you just try to go to work every day and do the best you can at your job, and do the best by your players, and try to run the program the way you feel like it should be run, and run the right way, and do right by other people, and you know there was moments there that were a little bit more nerve wracking than others, but when anxiety builds up, you got to kind of flush it, move it to the side, so to speak, and just do your job, and hopefully everything would work out, and in the long run it did. I did not tell our team. Matter of fact, I guess I officially knew. I didn't tell anybody except for my wife. And I knew at some point, it would be released to the media and publicly. And so at that point, I just said, I'll just let them find out when they find out. And anyway, I guess it was released before practice one day, and then right before practice started, I came out to the team meeting, beforehand, and they were clapping as I came out, and made me feel good, and to have their approval obviously means a lot to me, and but that was nice. But no, I didn't tell anybody until it was released publicly. Just their work ethic, it was unbelievable to see how much time and um, how much time that he put into it. My dad put into it. All the coaches I've worked with over the years put in just so much time, not just while they're at the field or at their office, but even at home. I mean, you're always developing um, ways and tactics and techniques to try to get better, or to better any type of process that you're doing. But I think all good, successful coaches are guys that are willing to look to find better ways to do anything. Doesn't matter if it's the laundry process, or how you round first base heading to second, or how you bunt, or how you hit a curveball. But if there's something I've seen out of all the successful coaches that I've been fortunate to have been around, is that they are willing to change and adapt and learn better ways and better techniques to teach. We're going to play hard. We're going to play a high-paced, fast-paced game. We're gonna throw strikes. We're gonna throw a lot of strikes. Uh, but being versatile offensively is a huge key. I think all hitters can't just be one-dimensional. They can't just hit a fastball, or you know just be able to play the speed game. I want our players to be able to be as versatile as they can to hit the ball all fields. I want our players to be able to play the small ball game. I want our players to be able to drive the baseball as well. Um, I want our pitchers to be athletic. I want them to be able to throw multiple pitches at any point in any count. So I mean, versatility is probably the key. Is you know I think that's probably the most important thing in our program, is being able to have as much versatility as possible. Well, that Volunteer of the Year award meant a lot to me, and I'm very appreciative of that. It's probably one of the most self-rewarding awards I've ever received. I didn't know it was coming. It was unexpected, and it was super, super nice of them to think about me. But it's definitely got to be a team effort, and we've got a great team. So, but that was huge surprise to me, and it was very self gratifying to think that they thought that much of me. But you know, Aiken is so supportive of our university, and our university and is supportive of Aiken, and it kind of goes hand in hand. I think kind of philosophy of our school and university is to integrate ourselves as much as we can with the city of Aiken and the county. Um, and I think that's kind of a philosophy that we've adopted, as much as we can with baseball, and trying to integrate ourselves as much with the public and the community as we can, and let them be a part of our program just as much as our players are a part of our program. So, but they've learned as much from working with the community as the communities learned from us. So I think that's a good relationship that goes, both ways. It's been great. We've had several former players that I've coached, players all the way back into the 80s, even into the late 70s, I believe, that I've reached out to and had some communications with. And the players that I've coached here from '05 to 2012, and even a few guys in the last couple of years that have gone on, graduated and moved on, um, have been extremely supportive and voiced their support for me, and for the program, and that's been tremendous. I mean, I can't tell you the number. I don't know it, but it's been a lot, and that's been very self-gratifying for me. I think obviously it helped my chances of getting a full-time job, but without their support, it would be difficult to operate. And those guys want to see USC Aiken on a national stage where we belong. We're going to continue to work. We're going to continue to get better. We've got a younger team this year. When you look around, we've got a few seniors that we honored last week at Senior Day, and very proud of them and their time here as a Pacer. But we're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to get older, more experienced, and our brand of baseball is going to continue to increase. So I think that's going to be the biggest key is understanding that anytime you have a coaching change, I guess if that's what there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but we're gonna keep working. We're gonna get better, and then we'll be back where we need to be before you know it.
Coach, thanks for taking time to talk with us.
Thank you.